welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? How's it going? We have a very short stream today because I have to be up early in the morning. So, we'll be playing Into the Breach today. We're playing Into the Breach, and not only that, we're going to jump straight in because we already know what we're doing. We already set it up. We're going to be playing with the Blitzkrieger team. We're going to do lots of lightning with good old Silica, who's already fully leveled up. We're going to jump back in. The things we need to keep in mind is block 4 emerging Vec in 1 turn, Lightning War, which is not going to happen, which is we need to beat 2 corporate islands in under 30 minutes. Never going to happen. Maybe we played on easy, but I'm not good enough at this game yet. We're still learning. We're still learning. And the chain attack, which is try and hit 10 tiles. That one I think we can do. That one I think we can do. We're going to jump straight in. We're going to play on normal. Still learning the game. We're going to jump in on normal. Off we go. Alright. Volcanic Island is not surfaced yet in this timeline, which provoked the Vector to emerge. We can deal with the Omni Scion. We can deal with the Hornet. Oof, jeez. That guy's the beetles are brutal. A beetle or a scorpion. No spider bosses. That's very nice. Very happy to see that. This is also shield. So the armor guy, extra health, healing over time, and explosions. I think all the same, I'd rather go and do the archive one just because the Super Scion ones are really nuts. Because they do damage to us every single turn. So let's try and get that done first. We do have 1 power already. So I think we're just going to start off with building chain immediately. Just so we can chain off buildings to make our life easier. I don't know if this means we still take damage to our friends, but we'll see how it goes. Let's jump in here. Let us go. But how's it going, Straw? How's it going, Rune? How are you doing, Ellie? How's it going, Carcinogen? How's everyone doing today? Defend the tanks, or defend the train, and protect the coal plant. Let's do the Restoration Center last. Yeah, because, 2 stars, 2 stars. I mean, ideally we do these 4. So we get 8 stars, and another one for 10 stars, which would be really nice. You're wondersome? That's amazing. That's good to hear. The Vec will know pain? Oh, yes. She'll shock them back to reality. And then off of this reality? Off of this timeline. We'll knock them off the timeline. Alright. Artifact vaults. We've got engineers working on 2 old Earth tanks in the region. So let's see if we can do this one. Hopefully we don't end up destroying the tanks if we lightning off of the tanks, but yeah, we'll see what happens. The tanks are going to try and move further back and have them in the back line. They're a little too close right now. Alright, we'll put the Grabby Guy. Actually, Grabby Guy could, because Grabby Guy grabs Vec to him, not him to Vec. So actually, if we have him in places where he can pull him into the water, that'd be ideal. And Boulder Boy, we'll put back here, Boulder Mech. Alright, let's learn how these mechs work in practice, yeah? Okay. The first thing we need to learn is it does do damage to our guys at full damage, and that's not good. So I could have you lightning this guy. So lightning does 2 damage in chain. So we could do that. We can shock this guy down. Tanks aren't active. I thought I could move them. Alright, we can maybe move them later. We might not be able to move them at the start, but that's not good. We can move here and boulder this guy down. And then we can grappling hook out of this. And then there'll just be the 1 left. Because then we lightning this. Well, we lightning this guy first. Right? Look at that. A 5 chain. Wait a second. If we instead just boulder here, which does the same thing, right? It removes this guy and it just pushes this one on ice, right? And if we bring Silica here... Oh no, it kills our mech. Dang. Okay, I was gonna say, that's 10. What do we need to do? What's the requirement? It's 10. We can do it. We can actually do it and then reset the turn if we want. We can actually do that and then reset the turn. I don't... Resetting the turn keeps him alive, right? Like, it brings our guy back. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we lose Steve. I mean, I'm sorry, Steve, but you're literally 0 experience to start with. We can just... I think we just do that literally right now. Looks like a perfect opportunity. I think we just get that achievement literally out of the way immediately. So we're just gonna do that. Alright. Lightning chain done. My family in this timeline know. Don't you worry, son. We're coming back. Alright, cool. Ready to try this? Yes. Welcome back, soldier. Achievement acquired. Welcome back, soldier. Alright. So yeah, I think what we're gonna end up doing is we'll probably move Silica here. Move you... No, we shoot you. Well, that still is a problem if we shoot you from here. I guess we can back you up here. We can do that, because then it's not chained on you. That's fine. We can still get this done. And this guy's not actually going to take any damage, because this guy only does 1 damage. No, he does 3 damage. It's going to be a lot of damage. We don't like that. Yeah, we'll pull ourselves up. Alright, I think this is what we're going to do for this first turn. It leaves the boulder! Yeah, I was very curious about that, because in all the videos and whatnot, it just shows him landing with the boulder and doing damage to the one it lands on and pushing the one side to side. But we can actually use this for obstacles. We can create obstacles with the boulder. The boulder sticks around. Lightning this guy out. And we'll pull ourselves out of there. Alright. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, they're all armored up, which is no good. That's fine. We can lightning him down. That's unfortunate, but that we can move out of the way. Okay. Does that... Oh, we really can't move that far out of the way, can we? We can take this guy out with a shot from here, and then we can move up here and lightning this guy. It only does 2 damage, so we actually can't take him out. We can definitely take him out, though, even with the armor, because it does 2 damage, so we can blast him. These guys not turn on? Not active. For some reason I thought we'd get to play with these archive tanks, but I guess not. Well, we need to sort out this guy. He's a problem. I don't know what we're going to do with the hook mech. I really cannot wait until we get an extra thing for the hook mech. we need him to be able to do something else. Granted, we could go ahead and pull the tank out of harm's way. It's an option. Actually, once this one's done, we can then pull him out of harm's way, and then we can come up here and shock him and take him out. And that'll get us what we need. So that still works all the same. We'll get that done. Let's go ahead and just blast him. Take him down. Go ahead and pull him so he doesn't get hit with the lightning. Move up here. Fire off the lightning. So now there's no more armor. We're still going to have to deal with 4 Vec here. It's going to become problematic for us to try and keep everything not damaged, unless we get some good lineups. I don't think we're gonna. If we can sacrifice that tank, we can line some up. Oh, they're online! Huge! Call signs, what was that? Daddy Warbucks and Mama Bear. Holy moly. Alright, so we can actually shoot this guy backwards. Okay, we can move them. That's huge. So just blasting this guy over is already good enough for us. That saves this one. They don't do any damage. They just push with the shock cannons. That's it. Just push. What can we do? We could also just move this guy out of the way. Bring us up in lightning with him here to get that extra damage. Bunt enemies into whip range. Sounds ideal. Yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right. We could go here and push him here Because then Whip Guy could get both. Right? And what we could do is we can actually then go here and pull him here. Because then we have 1, 2, 3. We're still going to get shocked and go down to 1 health. But then we can take out these 3. Right? And then Boulder Boy... Oh, Boulder Boy can't get in a position to take him out. Although, if we go here and we blast here, we can still push him into the water. And then just replace the boulder. Get ourselves a new boulder. This boulder's broken. I don't like this boulder anymore. And then we can just move the archive tank up here. So he's got a... Actually, maybe we can leave... Well, I don't know. We can move him somewhere. Yeah, I think that works. So if we move Silica here... Yeah. Push you over. We pull you up. Unfortunately, you're going to get shocked, but it's fine. You'll oh no, they only take 1 damage, not 2. Nice. Forgot about the armor. So that's fine. We're lightning them down. Nice. It breaks the boulder and clears the boulder. Ew. Nice. Alright. Cool. I like it. It worked out well. That's fine. We can just pull him into damage range. What this really means is that we're really going to have to get that 3 power to increase the damage on the electric whip coming up here. Yeah, we can just electric whip him and we can just blast him. This is a no-brainer turn. There's literally nothing else to do. Got him. Easy peasy. Alright. The Hook Boy I'm still kind of figuring out, but all in all, not bad. Not a bad run. Alright. So ideally we jump to dealing with the train next. Ally shield. Pull and gives an ally a shield. That's pretty slick. And then +1 extra damage on what it lands on. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna want this though. We'll see if we need to move Silica. We might end up moving Silica to the hook mech, so then we can hook twice, maybe? Not too sure. But we should do the Restoration Center next. And try our best to defend the train if we can. It isn't a stream without a captain's log? Oh my goodness, Elliot, captain's log. Captain's log. Future timeline 859. I don't know which one we're on. We've jumped through the time stream. We've made it to the Archive Island. And it is time for us to begin anew with defending the world from the Vec. So far, these new mechs that we've started to use have worked out well. The team back at base camp, back at base timeline, have done a good job. And Silica, our notorious leader of 3 separate successful jumps so far, is leading us well. It is time for us to jump into the Restoration Center, followed by Unknown and Unknown, to acquire as much reputation as we possibly can, so we can buy as many reactor cores as we possibly can, so we can power up these mechs to their absolute max. Hopefully, the boys back at Timeline Central will be able to actually send us a few time pods to give us some additional help. We know we need it. It's gonna be a tough one. Let's jump into the next. Let's go. And log. Alright, old Horace here is the only diesel train left on the island. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that's a scary group. Alright, we need to go hit this guy, and we can either get him with the Lightning Boy, or... I'll put you here. Or with Boulder Boy. Let's see, you can only move 2 squares, so at most you're going to move here, which we can get to there. Or, okay, yeah, so the Boulder Boy should be able to clear this one regardless of where he goes. But we might be in trouble because we already have an Alpha Hornet, which are scary. Let's see what we do. You love doing this, Teal? I love doing the captain's logs. Give us a full rundown on everything we're doing. Oh, he actually came in to say hi. Oh, they just... Do you want to, like, come over? Oh. Well, I mean... Don't mind if I do. Right? Don't mind if I do, right? We just blast them down, right? Easy. We can't get any extra damage on you. One of the things I am very curious about that we will do next time is if I throw a boulder on one of these, does this block it from spawning? That would be nuts. We're just gonna smack you. We're just gonna move here for now. Only we had the shielding thing. We could then pull an out shield. It's okay. I'll still want to bring you on over here all the same, so we're a little more central. Do that. You love Star Trek? Always been your fave? Star Trek's great. I've watched not the original series or anything that was released after Enterprise. Which I guess is just a long-winded way of saying I've only seen Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and Enterprise. Okay, we can't do this because we will end up annihilating the trains. That's no good. Can't do that. We can go here and blast him. That's something that can be done. You just need to get hit once, but we also can just avoid where you are entirely. Because that'll knock out one. We can then lightning this one to knock out two. We can ignore this one for the moment. Block this, so then we'll still only have 3 Vec to deal with. Yeah, we really can only deal with G2 unless we pulled him off, right? The other option we have is we can move Silica. We can move Silica here. We can move Sarah here. And Sarah could actually pull this one to us. And then we can lightning doing you'd be on fire. Never mind. Never mind. Because then it would do 1 damage to Sarah, which would then have 1 health left, but then she would be on fire and she'd burn at the beginning of the round. So never mind. So yeah, I think we just bring Sarah here and repair. We just bring Silica here and just lightning the 1. And then we just bring good old Steve over here and blast this one. And ignore this Alpha, who's only got 1 health left. Which, you know, maybe we can have Steve go and boulder him. And we just have 2 that pop up. Let's do this. Make it so. Bam! Vec has been deleted. Credits to pilot, what was it? Berezin. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if Boulder Hard counters emerging back. We're gonna have to try that in a moment here. Probably gonna have to boulder. We're gonna have to boulder this one. Yeah, we can move out of the way here. Yeah, because we can go here and lightning this one down. Ooh. How do we deal with you? How do we deal with you? So what we can do is move you here. We can We can boulder here, pushing you here, and then we can just pull you over. You do 1 damage, so it won't kill it, but that's fine. This is last round, so that'll push it here and pull it here. Okay. Whew. I thought we were in trouble. We can boulder over, and we can pull you back. Lightning down and done. Alright, that was a close call. That could have been a real problem. That could have been a real problem. Nice. Well, yeah, we got to test the boulder on emerging back for sure. All right, old Horus has made it to his destination. All right. All right, renovation complex. Again, we want to go and do the double star locations as much as we can. While it is nice to go and get more power, again, 1 star equals 1 power, but 1 star is also 1/3 reactor. So reactor is higher priority. The renovation complex. Destruction of the dam in this region is a necessary evil. All right, destroy the dam and take out at least 7 enemies. Which means we don't want to block too many of them from coming up. Challenging, but I think we can do it. All right, let's go. Let's see what we can do. This is going to be tough over here. Oh, they came through with Horus. They gave us a pod. That's unfortunate. Can someone stand here? No. You can stand here. I don't have enough health. We gotta get you more health. We gotta get Steve's mech more health. Because if we could have just moved Steve here, we could have just lightninged everyone. That would have been amazing. Push D4 to E4. Oh, true, yeah, then we can just step up and lightning everything from there. Yeah, that works. Oops, one more over. We can go ahead and we can push with the boulder. Right there. Then I want to bring you deep into enemy territory, so we'll bring you up here and we'll lightning them down. There we go. Then for you, let's just move here. As much as I want to get on top of these, let's move here and have you heal up. Bears have been affected. Okay. Alright. The thing's got 2 health, right? Yeah, 2 health. So, we can't get Boulder Boy over there. You do no damage, because you only do 1 damage, that's funny. If we want to break the dam, which we want to break the dam, we can move Silic here and break that, which would take this guy out. This one's flying, so there's not much we can do there, but we can bring Steve here and blast him. Then we can move you here. I think we end up losing this with the water. It says destroyed, destroyed if destroyed or trampled. So I think if water hits it, we actually lose it. So I don't think we take out we don't take that out yet. So what we can do is we can lightning this and clear everyone, right? We can move Silica deeper into enemy lands, blast him, right? Clear this out. You can move 3, so we can go 1, 2, 3 to here, right? And then we can just move Boulder up here and then block this one and see if that works. Yeah, block C1, yeah. And then we'll only have 2 enemies, and we'll just have 2 enemies that we've taken down, which puts us at 5, and those 2 remaining enemies will get us up to the 9, up to the 7 that we require. So then we just have to focus on taking out 2 more and clearing the dam. I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna move here, get clear. We're gonna secure the time pod. We're gonna move up to here. It does work. Look at that, we have the hand. Nice. Again, we'll just peel back up. Blocked enemy. Oh, nice. Both of them only have 2 health. Stand next to each other. Oh, they're on opposite sides of each other. Bummer. Need Silica to get up here to hit the dam, so we have to actually move up. Well, we can have Boulder Boy do it. Boulder Boy can do it. so we can go ahead and jump here and blast this down. You just block another one coming up. And then you have you just lightning this guy. No, you can't. You have to lightning this one. We have you lightning this one first. Actually, I guess we have to move here then. Yeah. You go here, you go here. Bring you here, I guess. It's fine. That way you're prepped for this one here. Or to keep this guy in check. Lightning you down. Blast at the bridge. And we just waste our turn. It's fine. You don't have to do anything. You can sit there being waterlogged and say, okay. We just need to take out one more enemy in this last turn. And we got it. Alright, it's just Hornets. Easy. Oh, nice. Especially if he's attacking us. It makes it super simple. We can just take this one out, and we're done. We want all the XP we can get, though, so we'll go ahead and we'll zap him. Victory. Very nice. Alright. Getting more XP. We're up to 9 XP on this. The hook guy's got 0 XP currently. It's not good. We need to go and get you... It's going to be so hard to get him levels until he has, like, a weapon or something. We'll see what we can do. What do we get? We got a pilot and a core. Move, gain +3 move on first turn of every mission. I mean, honestly, that's probably better than Sarah. You also start off with some more XP. You can also start off with 15 XP. And an extra 3 movement on the hook mech could be really useful. I think we're going to swap out Lily. So get Lily Reed on the case. We also have 1 reactor, though. Let us not forget. Which we can either put into health on the boulder mech so we can start lightninging through the boulder mech, or we can go ahead and get an unshield ally when we pull allies around. I honestly think this is going to be more important in getting this one's health up. There are too many times I'm really worried about accidentally killing him. Shield's nice, but we can shield later. Get some more health. Get some more health. Alright, the historic county. Defend the satellite launches. These satellites were the centerpiece of our Race to Space exhibit, but they'll prove more useful for fighting telemetry or defense. Alright, so we need to defend the satellites. Luckily, when they go off, they will do damage to either side, so we only have to kind of defend them. And I think they're immune to our lightning damage attack, so we can go ahead and get a lightning mech who moves 3 squares standing here to go and kind of clear that space. We'll put Hook and Boulder here. Should be fine. Okay, as expected, you moved up. Perfect position. I like where you're standing. You could have stood over here. You didn't have to go over there. You could have stood there. Oh, it's huge. We can go stand on this. Great. So this... Oh, it does do damage. Well, that's horrible. It doesn't count as a building. That sucks mightily. What we can do is you can bring you here and we can bring you here. We can still go ahead and blast and push, right? This will push this guy back so he'll be shooting this space here. Hook Boy's got... Oh my goodness, she can go anywhere on the map! Look at Lily Reed go. She can go anywhere she wants. In which case we can just go and block. We lightning taking this one down. We boulder taking this guy down, which means we only have 2 Vec we have to deal with in the following turn, which is totally acceptable. Bonk. Oh, I thought he was shooting here, but that's fine. Either way, he's missing his target. That's all that matters. Oh, you can't hook things that are right next to you. That's funny. Huh. The more you know. Anyway, only 2 Vec we have to deal with. But this does mean that the Boulder Boy is going to have to do the majority of the heavy lifting over here for any melee. Yikes. Alright, this one is going to do explosions. Next turn. Maybe we can't boulder in melee range, because otherwise we could stand here and boulder here. Which would have been cool. Doesn't do enough damage to kill. You're shooting over here, so that's actually not that big of a deal. So we could just move Lily here. Let this guy do what he's doing. Pop Silica down here and lightning this one. And then Boulder Boy here. This way we're only dealing with 3 Vec. And we now have a blocking point. Make it so people can't attack from here. I mean, unless we get a Leaper, of course. Which would really suck if we got a really suck if we got a Leaper. Yeah, actually, if we get a Leaper, that'd be really bad. If a Leaper jumps here, we're kind of hosed with our current setup. But I think this will do. So Lily, let's have you go ahead and heal up. Go take that one down. Again, we could move here and clear him now. But then we're not blocking enemies coming up. This is kind of, you know... We were just talking about how this is actually a dangerous spot. So maybe we do hold this spot when we clear. Let's do that. Let's block this spot and clear. This spot would be really bad. We don't have a good positional setup for that. Scion, there's the Leaper. That's what I was worried about. Leaper's gonna land here, huh? No, right there, perfect. Okay. So what we can do is we can actually move Lily here and pull from you from here to here, so you block and die from the block, because there's only 1 health. We can then move you, little Steve, here and blast Scion down, so that damage is now free range, right? Free range damage. We can actually move Silica over if we wanted to into lightning. And that would clear this guy too, which means this guy will jump up. Maybe don't move you there. We'll just lightning this one first. I mean, yeah, we have. Well, no, we have to get you clear to clear him to clear him. Otherwise, we don't do enough damage. So we do need to get some clearage done here. And pulling down. Actually, we're gonna have to, because otherwise we're gonna do lightning, and that's gonna set this on fire, and then you're going to be in a lot of trouble being on fire. We actually have to pull back. We have to pull the Leaper back. Otherwise, we end up losing Lily because of fire. We're gonna need to move Lily here to pull the Leaper back. We can lightning you, and then move here and hit this guy. The Leaper will still be sitting here. And then we're going to be dealing with the Leaper and these 3 on the final turn. We just have to stop him from doing things. We don't necessarily have to kill him, we just have to stop him from doing stuff. Yeah, so then we can go ahead and kill you. And that'll be its turn. Alright, so we have 4 Vec we have to deal with. This could be very dangerous here. But we don't have to worry about the satellite anymore, because it's going to explode. Wait, does it explode at the start or end of the turn? Oh, jeez. Start or end of the turn? 5. End of the turn. Ah, we can't get you over here. I can... so we have to ignore this one. These are the 3 that matter. They're the only ones that are doing damage to structures that we care about. So we can lightning this one and take him out. Easy peasy. Oh, no. Wait, hold on a second. We can just bring Steve here, and we can just blast right here, which destroys the Hornet and pushes the Leaper. Which solves our problems. Yeah, so we just boulder here. Right, so now he's attacking an empty space. We can just stand here and lightning this one down. All right. Although we can't quite get up there. And Lily, you just hang out over here and just repair. You're good. You're good. You're good, Lily. Don't worry about it. You're good. There you go. Ah. All right, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. We worked out a-okay. So far, it's been a flawless run. I say as I probably jinx myself now. Yeah, we've taken no damage. Full 3K. Good. All satellites are launched. Seismic activity. Region lost. All right, we have to go deal with a big, scary Scion Abomination. We need to go take it down. I think it has 5 health, so we're gonna have to lightning and blast it and do 1 extra damage somehow. Maybe have it block. Yeah, that's 5 health. So we can have it block a pop-up spot. I think that'd be the way to go. We'll put you there instead. Need to put you here so we can block. I don't want this Leaper. The Leaper can go wherever he wants, can he? Because you can move 3 squares, which is not really worried about you. Okay. Alright, let's see what we do. Let's see how this goes. Move way over here, I see. Okay. You're attacking this. You're attacking the headquarters. Okay, nice. What we can do then... This guy does 3 damage. So we can actually take Lily, bring Lily here, and just bring him over. So he'll do 3 damage, right? This guy's got 2 health, so we can actually blast him. So we can actually come up here. And here. No. Okay. I was thinking we could try and lightning through, but no. Yeah, definitely I'm thinking we bring Lily here. I would like to block this if we can. Oh, if we do this, we're also still gonna take him out because of lightning. Boo. Okay. This guy's got like no health, so what we can do is we can bring Steve over instead. Have Steve block and blast for 2 damage, right? And then that pull, this guy will do 3 damage, clearing him. And this one here we can bring up and lightning with Silica. So it'll clear you, you'll be left, and we'll have only 1 enemy pop up. I think this is an acceptable setup. The problem is... Wait. Oh, because they explode. Until we take the Scion out. They explode when they die. That's right. Okay, in that case, we should do this. Where we're lightning. Oh, this guy's still gonna explode, and he's gonna do a bunch of damage. Oh, man! Buildings are not safe, right? Yeah, I imagined if we threw a huge boulder at a building, that wasn't gonna make it better. We can bring Steve here and have Steve blast him this way and push him just out of the way. It's a lightning whip mech. How's it going, Morgor? How are you doing today? When they explode, they just do 1 damage, right? If we have Lily pull this one over and we lightning, right? We'll do 2 damage. 1 damage to you. Man, you're going to be hurt a lot here. Lily Reed's going to be badly damaged. But we can lightning. Actually, we don't need to. Because this guy's going... No, we need to so he doesn't explode on it, yeah. He'll do 1 explosion damage to you. So we get 3 total damage. We can take it out next time. And we already know that if they all die at the same time, they still get the explosion effect because we saw in a previous round, when we took out multiple, this guy's effect ended after he was gone. So if we do that, we'll still have 1 Vex, and we'll have 3 enemy Vex to deal with, and the Scion we still have to take out first. We only have 2 health left, and Boulder should be able to take him. But I think this is going to be our best bet here. We're just going to have to deal with him in a minute. There we go. Hang on there, Lily. We'll get you sorted. Don't you worry. Just hang tight. Lily might have to just sit there and repair. We'll see what happens. Oh, another Leaper. That's bad. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh! Okay. Okay, actually, this is fine. I think. This is fine, I think. I could be wrong. If we have Lily heal herself first, and then we lightning... No, because they'll explode and that'll be a problem. Okay, instead, we can bring Silica here. Oh, you can't hook the wall. If you... Oh, you pull your... Oh, man. You don't pull yourself. You pull our friend. Unfortunately, Boulder Boy needs to go and shoot here to push this guy off of it again. Because we can't get to this and defend the tower. Losing Lily would suck. We do still have Sarah, worst case scenario. We will be back to 0 XP, but I mean, Lily hasn't even gained any XP anyway. Oh, that's not good. And the problem is then we'll be down 1 mech for the rest of the fight. All because of that 1 extra health. How does this armor work? Pushing damage still does damage. Dang it. Because the other option I was thinking is we could shoot here, right? Doing 2 damage and pushing, but that would do 1 damage to you. Which then means we can't rely on lightning afterwards. I don't know if there's a way out of this. I'm not sure if there's a way out of this. I don't know what we can do. The fact that these guys explode is really bad. Lily can repair for 1 health. But that 1 health isn't enough because you're still going to take 1 damage from the lightning and 2 damage from the explosions. And this grapple sucks. No target available to grapple. If we let this one... If we let the corporate tower die instead, what could we do? We could move Steve here, heal up Lily with 1 health, hits for 1 damage and 1 damage mitigated, so only 1 health remaining, but push them away so that the grappling hook mech could leave. With it being pushed, none of these guys can do any damage. We'll open up some space. Lily can only move 3, so this guy's gonna get the corporate tower. There's nothing we can do to stop the corporate tower, except for using Steve blasting this rock here, right? Or coming up here and... No. Literally, Steve only has 1 option and has to be blasting this rock to push this one out of the way if we want to save the corporate tower. But if we shot here, we'd push them off. We could then lightning this one, right? Leaving 1 health on you, and 1 health on you, and 1 health on you, and no longer exploding. You'll still do your 3 damage and kill the tower. This one would then be missing. This would be missing 1 health. Pull? Doesn't repair and mech and lightning kill all 3 enemies? Yes! But they also have overpowered, which means that they all explode on death, and they're all directly next to mech. So we can kill all but the flying guy. He'll have 1 health left, right? His health pool will decrease by 1, but he should still have 1, I think. Maybe he doesn't. Even if he ends up dying, the thing is that both of those guys will explode, doing 2 total damage, plus the 2 damage from the lightning mech, mitigated by 1 on the lightning mech's damage. But the explosions, to my knowledge, are not mitigated. It's only attacks that are mitigated by armor, right? Weapon damage to the unit is reduced by 1, and that's it on natural armor. That's all it is. And if we do that heal, we're still not getting rid of this guy. I mean, unless it does kill this guy. That'd be great if it does. But if it doesn't kill this guy, losing that extra overpowered health, he's still going to end up attacking. Even if the explosion from this one doesn't kill, this one will still get an attack. I don't think that the effect will trigger since he killed a Scion, which is guaranteed, granting the power. I feel as though we saw the visual effect of it disappearing in the last, in an earlier one. Well, you've played this game a lot more than I have. The thing is, you don't have a reset. And I feel like we don't have really any other options. So let's just go ahead with this plan and see what happens. Let's just go with this plan and see what happens. If we end up losing Lily Reed, it's unfortunate, but we at least have another pilot. And then we just have to make it through 2 more turns with just 2 mechs, if that's the case. But we gotta learn, right? Let's go through with this plan. You're right, it does. Okay, it does work like that. Nice. Which means we can actually just go ahead and clear this guy. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness that's how that works. The order of operations worked in their favor. I was so nervous. I was so convinced we were hosed. Can't move to a position I want to stand in. Can I move you where I want to move you? We can't block these guys. If we went, we tried to block this, we'd push him in. Instead, we'll just move Lily here to kind of body block and heal. We'll go into lightning. And we'll move Steve here. But again, if we did this, we'd do damage. So we're just gonna put a boulder here to try and block him in. Well, Luchokos, thank you so much for that recommendation of just going for it. Scratch my head like crazy trying to figure that out. Alright, so we can bring Lily back and pull you up, right? So we only do 1 damage, so no, that's not enough. Can we lightning a mount? No, we can't. Okay. I was gonna say, it just grounds it, right? We can't actually shoot those? No, I can't. Alright. So we can bring Boulder Steve here to annihilate. And then after that, we just move people out of the way of taking damage. Just take that one out, and I mean, we can't put it in the water, but we'll move it over. How does it leave? Okay, it just goes up. Yeah, I guess I thought. Nice. Very nice. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It's actually a full flawless victory, which is wild to think. No problem, I saw you struggling, so I thought I'd give you some info. Yeah, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I needed it. My brain hurt. Lily got 1 XP. Oh my goodness, amazing. Perfect island. Achievement unlocked. Perfect strategy. Oh, 10 perfect island rewards. Nice. We can get defense. We can get Isaac. Let's just reset 1 extra time, which is nice. Or we can get the Astra Bombs. Leap over any distance, dropping a bomb on each tile you pass. 1 damage, 1 use per battle. I mean, I kind of want to go pick up Isaac, but literally this alone would have saved... If the order of operations was the way I thought it was, this literally would have ended up saving Lily Reed's by having her just jump. But Isaac is really good. And it costs no power to run this thing. Literally free. We're gonna take the Astra Bombs. Having more mobility is critical. We get that in there. Right, spend rep. We have 10 points to spend. We got a shot cannon. A shot cannon. Fire projectile that hits 2 tiles, pushing them in opposite directions. Deals 1 damage. Plus 1 damage, plus another 1 damage. Or the Prime Spear. Stab multiple tiles and push the furthest tile. Acid tipped in range 3. 1 power to run this. I mean, that's tempting, but we already do something that does 2 damage to everything in a line already. So, you know, not that useful. Not really that useful. Neither of these are. We'll get our 3 reactors. We're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna let you go. We're gonna up our defense. Plus 2, 20% chance. So far, flawless. There are 3 reactors. We could just up our damage to 3. Which would be nuts. Or we can double shot, which is actually better. It's not in every situation are we going to be able to do 4 damage out the gate, but in some cases we can just do 4 damage out the gate. And it's only 2 reactors instead of 3. We're increasing damage up to 3 with you. If only we had 1 more reactor. I would love 1 more reactor here. We can knock this one's health down by 1 to up this. this, but I just feel so vulnerable with 2, honestly. Let's do damage is pretty nuts, but that's gonna be a ways out before we do that. You're almost leveled. So at least put 2 in here. The double shot. We don't quite need the 3 damage yet, but the double shot is awesome. We can either repair twice or we can lightning twice with the electric whip. So the real question is, do we want shield ally, which we've never pulled an ally yet ever, or do we want to start moving towards damage increase? Or I guess +1 use of jump. We might actually just add it to move or health. +1 health on the hook mech wouldn't hurt. Or +2 health, rather. Making us sturdier, we can deal with more damage. Let's go get some more health on the hook mech here. We've already seen the reason why we need more health. Let's add more health. Perfect. What are we dealing with? Ooh, we got goop throwers. Ugh, I hate those. And spiders, I hate those. And centipedes, which are obnoxious, but fine. Extra health, heal over time, and explosions. Heal over time I want to deal with before I get too strong. Too much health. Let's remove the RST Corporation next. Go and deal with those that have extra health, or they're sturdier than normal. These goop boys are really, really obnoxious. Let's try and get this done before it's a problem. Ooh, we got a tough one here. Oh, we got tough ones here. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful corner and test site echo. So we might go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if grid goes poorly, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 to try and get more power. 1, 2, 3, 4 power on there. I think we start straight up with Echo Sight. What is this? One of our Earth Movers is filling in a chasm created by malfunctioning stabilizers. Make sure it stays in one piece. I've never seen an Earth Mover before. I've only ever seen the terraforming things. It's already an Alpha Hornet over here. Ugh. All right. Earth Mover. Any class. Immunity to smoke. Turn nearby chasms into normal ground. We'll have less and less space that we can throw people into. It does not it's a unit status, it's not a building, so we can't lightning through it. It's going to be dangerous, which means that we definitely need to go and put you here and you here. This guy's going to be problematic. Although we have Lily, so we can do like most of the map turn 1, which is good. A pod, huge. We can get double pods. Oh, it actually starts with giving us more ground. Nice. Dang. It's both good and bad. I was going to actually pull this guy into the abyss, but I guess not. Alright, so first things first, we need to confirm if we move here and we lightning, it does destroy the thing, so we can't actually do that, and you can't actually attack anything on here. That's bad. That's, like, really bad. Holy moly, this is bad. We can bring you here, because you have so much movement. We can pull over to clear this one, so it's not going to take damage. You'll do 1 damage to the Scion, which is nice. This is what, 1 damage? We can have you stand here and blast here to push him over so he misses. And we have you move up. No, we can't have you move up and lightning this thing because you do too much damage. Oh! Maybe we should have gotten that spear so that we don't do damage to things that are important. We can't reach anything to lightning other than this here. So we could move here and lightning this to get 2 damage on him, and then throw the boulder here, pushing him over in the boulder to block damage so they don't take damage. That'll work. Then we hook this guy over so then he does 1 damage to you. We'll then be dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacking Vec and 1 Soldier Scion. Ugh. Good gracious. Okay. Can you move any further? No, that's as far as you can move. I think that's the best we can do. I think that is the best we can do. Alright, we're gonna give it a go. We can also do the jump later, but for now we're just gonna pull. Alright. We're gonna be dealing with 5 aggressive Vec here, with 1 extra health more than normal. Good boy. Oh, it's a goo boy. And it's a goo boy. Okay, they're attacking us, that's good. That's bad. That's fine. That's fine. That's bad. That's fine. Okay, so the only things we care about here, realistically, is this one and this one that we need to clear so that we don't take damage. The only way to do that, though, is by having Steve push this guy into the abyss. So Steve's gonna have to take damage, but this will also clear by pushing him into the abyss and pushing this one into this one. That'll do damage, so they'll lose the extra health, which means he'll only have 2 health. There'll be no enemies here, except for this. Man, look at the damage. Oh, we still can't do anything with it, though. There's still nothing we can do. That's unfortunate. We just have to move out of the way. So I guess we'll have you come over here and lightning this. We're just gonna have to soak up the 2 damage that's coming at us. And then you are gonna literally just run. We could also have you jump here. Do damage if you want. Rock would be, I guess you could jump here. I think instead we're just gonna have you run. We move Silica here to clear. This will unfortunately still leave us with 4 hostile Vec. Not much can be done. Level up. What'd you get? Mech health +2? Ooh, we might actually have to switch you and Lily, honestly. We just gave you more health too here, Steve. We're gonna have to move that from health towards damage, I guess. If we can finish this, defending this defense lab, we'll get 1 more core. We can actually change over just to do 3 damage instead. That'd be huge. That could be absolutely massive. All right, let's go get rid of that goop bomb. Run! All right. Ow. We just got that 2 health, so actually we didn't lose any health this turn. Funnily enough. All right. That's one thing filled. Okay, we have to defend this one. This one can't take that damage. That's not good. That goop is in a bad spot. Well, actually, let's just lightning through. How much health does this thing have? It's got 2 health. So we can actually destroy the goop and we can destroy both of those. That's good. We can move, how much health do you have? You got, I don't like that. You've got 2 health. So we'd have to do the lightning first, so we don't do damage to this, breaking it. But then we can move Steve here and just blast this guy. It's gonna do damage to the grid. How do we deal with this guy? This guy's the problem. This guy does no damage. This guy's what we care about. We need to deal with him. But we can't use you because you'll lightning this down, and that's no good. And we don't do enough damage. We can't move far enough to push it. If this boulder wasn't here, we could. Oh, there's a boulder here. No targets to pull. We could jump. That doesn't really help us with anything, except maybe we could block, right? Yeah, so I guess we have to lightning this to clear. You'll be down to 2 health. We move you onto the thing that could be very bad, and we have you blast him, pushing you into the grid. We take 1 grid damage. Maybe 20% chance. Then we can move Lily here, 3 moves, 1, 2, 3 to here, and pull him back 1 so he doesn't do any damage to this. And then we'll only be dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4 hostile back. I think that's what we have to do. Real quick, let's just check this. Oh, come on, click on the thing. Here we go. Yeah, that does break it. You can see that it shows the whole falling animation, so that's no good. We definitely have to do this first. Right, so we will lightning. Oh, that's right, we can do double lightning now. That's right. Actually, I forgot. Silica, we just gave the double shooting power. It's so good. Wham! It's so good. It's so good. So we can double lightning here, which means we can actually move Steve wherever we want now. So we can move Lily here, pull back 1, and then we can actually move Steve here and shoot here after Lily's been moved to push him from here to here so he blocks one that's coming up. So then we're only dealing with 3 hostile back. Like that. Now we're talking. All right. Okay, we can pull you out with the hook. This is the last turn. We have to kill 7 enemies, which means if we can kill these 3, we get victory. But I don't think we can kill these 3. No, we flat out can't. Okay, so we're going to be missing this one. We can't kill the 3. Unfortunately, just this thing's too vulnerable. It takes damage. Otherwise, we'll be able to do something about it. But nope. Okay, so our boulders that we place are... We can conduct electricity through, but nothing else can. If we push this guy, it does 1 damage, or 1 damage off. We just can't quite do enough. But we'll be upping his damage to 3 for the next fight. So that'll be good. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna focus on surviving here. The other option is if we... Doesn't do enough. No, okay. Never mind. Okay. Silica's gonna need to go and lightning this one. How do we stop? I mean, this thing's not gonna die. It's only gonna take 1 damage, so it's not that big of a deal. I can't really move in a spot to push it anywhere. Yeah, so I think we just clear this. Let's move back and shoot it, as we can. And grapple over. We can kill our own pilot. No, that's it. That's all we can do. All right, so we couldn't get the couldn't get all stars. We lost 1 star. Unfortunate. That is unfortunate, but no grid damage, and more importantly, we got the reactor, and we got the time pod. Ooh. Auto shields. Buildings gain a shield after taking damage. I mean, that's not good, but that's good. Plus 2 mech health, nice. It's not good to rely on something like that, but it's good to have it, so we'll still take it. Worst case scenario, yeah? And we got 2 cores out of this too, which is absolutely massive. That is massive. Yeah, 2 cores. We just... I think we leave our health at 6. Well, no. We move it to move. We move it to move. We still have 4 health, which is plenty. We don't really need 6 health right now. Things aren't doing that much damage yet. 2 damage is the most that enemy mech are doing. 2 damage is as much as we're doing to ourselves with the lightning. So 4 health is enough to get by. Extra move will give us more versatility. Nice. Alright, that's good. And now we can do 3 damage. So we can output 5 damage in 1 turn. Ores got spent fast. Double attack on artillery might be good. Wait, double attack? By the way, we can still hit undo because we haven't started the fight yet. We can undo everything. Double attack on artillery. Oh, you're saying switch Silica and Steve. Are you saying switch Silica and the double shot ability? It means that we can't move artillery. It means we can only attack and attack, so we can't move from our position. With the boulder, I feel as though it's going to require a lot more, like, nuanced positioning. I don't know if we're going to be able to take full advantage of that. Lightning's been we've already benefited from it. From just sitting there. I think we're going to leave it how it is. They're going to leave Silica here for now. What might actually be good is sticking Silica in the hook mech, where then we can hook twice. We can pull and pull again, right? So that way if we're like caught in something, we can pull ourselves out. But I think we're going to leave it like so. Let's go to the beautiful corner. Defend the train and protect the emergency batteries. See what we can do. Oh, there's an alpha goopy boy. Alpha goopy boy. Not a fan. Lightning, pulling, boulder. Alright. Here we go. Hey, Goopy. Stuck. Stuck, that's fine. Okay. I mean, if we can take the heat. We can get a lot of damage done. So what we would do is we move you here and blast this one so it's down, so everyone loses 1 health, right? So all enemies lose a health, which means Flying Guy will get cleared, Exploding Goop will be cleared. We get half of the health on the Alpha Boy down, and almost all the health on this guy down. Unfortunately, Lily can't escape because Lily's caught. But Lily can still jump, doing 1 damage to them and blocking someone from coming up. Meaning all we'll have left on the field here... Or we need Lily here, by the way, first for us to actually get the lightning to go around. It actually goes through Lily to get to the other side. Which means the only thing we'll be dealing with is the Goopy Boy and whoever pops up left. So I think this works fine. Bonk. Alright, we clear? Wait, we can just do it twice. Wait. Oh, blocked by smoke. I mean, you still take 0 damage, but, like, that sucks. Didn't think about that. We can clear and then you can move. So just have to do one more damage. That's fine. He'll be fine. Then what we can do is we can actually come here and pull Goopy Boy to take the damage instead of us. That's fine. We'll do that. That's fine. This is only got one health left. Oop. Unfortunately, this has to be rocked. Unless we pull it. Because if we lightning this, we actually take out the train. So that's no good. We can pull ourselves out. But also we don't take any damage here. We can also move Silica here to block. Don't do enough damage to the lightning now. The thing is, if we move here, and we do this lightning, we can then actually move Lily here and heal. And block this. And then we'll still be dealing with only 4 back for the last round. Or we can leave you there. Boulder doesn't hit train. It's only damage on its on whatever lands, and it can't push train, so we're good. How's it going, Bamboozle? How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. We could just pull to the side. Oh, we can't move all the way over. I thought we might be able to move over to here, but we can't. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and we'll have Silica burn. Burn him with lightning. But it doesn't actually clear you to be able to leave. What am I talking about? It doesn't make any sense. What? Hold on. It doesn't clear him to let him free. So Lily's still screwed regardless. So instead what we can do is we can have Lily just escape and block. Boulder then can go and explode here. Clearing this one. And then Lightning Boy can just go here and block. And that way we'll still deal with 4. We should be able to handle 4. Because you can punch E2. Shoot the ooze of Silica first. Oh, because yeah, then we can walk through, you're right. Order of operations in this game is so important. Okay, yeah, so we can move here. We can blast, which then opens up the train space for us to get Silica across, you're right. So then we can go ahead and we can lightning this guy. Can't quite get you out, and that's fine. We should still do some semblance of damage, regardless, because we're gonna have to be dealing with anyway at some point in this turn. It might be best for us still to jump and do 1 damage here. We'll do 1 damage to him. Just that way we can lightning him. However, he's in a place that we can't fight him with lightning. But at least this means that we can... Oh, actually, you do 3 damage now, so that's fine. Okay, he still has to get cleared, though. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. We can break the train. We can double lightning this guy, so we can actually just clear him if we want. We can't go here because of the smoke to take him out, unfortunately. But we can go here and take him out with lightning. So we can lightning this bug down. We can go ahead and push, because they attack before the train moves. So we can land this here. So it'll block this bug's shot and it'll push you up here to attack him, so that's fine. But then the problem we have is this guy, who's currently going to break the train. So we actually have to shoot the train. Or we have to shoot here. There's no way around it. We have to shoot this one. Because I used my jump already, so I can't now. We'll only have a movement of 3. If we go 1, 2, 3, we still can't pull this guy off. I'm not sure. How are we going to do this? We can move here. Bouldering this guy's still not going to help us much. He'll just push him in and do damage to the grid, which isn't that helpful. This guy's got 3 health. Even lightning doesn't hurt trains and own units. It already doesn't hurt building. No, it definitely hurts. It only is building chain. As you can see there, you got the flashing green health bar. It'll end up doing damage to the train. 2 damage. Blowing ourselves to safety doesn't do anything. Hey Nixies, how's it going? Welcome back, good to see you again. How's life been treating you? It's been a while since you've been in chat. It does 0 to buildings. I mean, it could double with the train. Yeah, no. Doing fine, doing some work? Nice. It definitely does damage to train. 100% does damage to train. We already know it does. We know it does. There's no way it doesn't. You keep missing important words. Yeah, it does 0 to buildings. I mean, if you could double whip the train and it kills everything touching while leaving the train, G5 uninjured. No, it still kills the train. We can't do anything. Not on that one, at least. Been good overall? Excellent. Got a job and a girlfriend? Oh my goodness. Nixies, you've been busy. Congrats. On both fronts. Well done. What can we do? Unfortunately, putting our guys in a place isn't going to have us pull this guy out of the way. Oh my goodness, Nixies, yeah. Let's see. Oh, 100% it is. I don't want to lose the train and lose the bonus objectives. Bonus objectives are all the objectives. Oh, we can sacrifice grid damage if we can get this done. So if we blast this one to make it free, the issue is Lily just doesn't have movement. We also can't reset, so we can't do a quick test. And if we had that spear attack, we could have speared twice here to clear him. Learning my lesson that would have been a good thing to have. I still think if we move here and we blast here, that's a good start. It at least clears this guy from doing damage, this guy from doing damage, and this guy from doing damage. This guy's the issue. He does do damage first. We just need 1 more damage on him. We're off by 1 health. Even if you sack C6, you don't think there's a way to prevent train death? I don't think there is. I'm not seeing a way. I am not seeing a way at all. Man, we really got to get Lily something more to do, or more uses. Like, we need like a proper weapon that can be used multiple times. Because when she gets locked up like this, she just becomes so useless. It's really unfortunate. But when she loses that mobility, which is like her whole shtick, you can't do much. Getting webbed is so detrimental to her. If only the train had 2 hell. I think we're just gonna have to bite the bullet when we can't defend the train. Yeah, even if we had that jump ability right now, it still wouldn't work for us, because we'd still, like, we would just jump doing 1 damage. It doesn't do enough damage. We'd have to have the +2 damage bonus on it, which is too expensive for us right now in this part in the game. Alright, I think we're out of luck. Let's at least do the coolest move, in which we push you there. Lightning you down. And we run scared. Yeah, well, we can just leave here. Go ahead and repair, you're fine. And the train blows up. Bonk. The back part of, oh, that's right, the back part of the train's still alive, so we did get 1 star. That's right. I keep forgetting the train has 2 hit points, but it's in 2 different sections of the car. So the front of the train is destroyed, the back of the train isn't. We got some more grid defense. So, they're still able to get the train running. It's still fine. It's not a grand success, it's a decent success. Which unfortunately is what happened with the test site as well. So we're not getting a lot of rep on this run, unfortunately. Still pretty good, though. Yeah, you can't pull it back into yourself, unfortunately. If only that did damage, that'd be great. It can't. We don't need more power. We need more stars. So we're gonna go to the harden point, and then we'll go to whatever this double star event is over here. I'm honestly tempted to reduce the health to increase usage, but we're not gonna. That's foolish. Don't do that. We need the health. All right. Do not kill the volatile Vec. Oh, I don't think I've done this one before. Because volatile Vecs are living bombs. Don't kill it. Drive it away before it turns the region into a crater. I've never thought about, holy. Volatile Vec. Explosion decay. Explodes on death, dealing 1 damage to adjacent tiles. Oh, it's just a normal stuff. It only does 1 damage, so that's not that bad. Okay. Fine. But don't kill it. We'll try our best. I've got, like, no expectations of success on that. Oof. Volatile Vec. Your bonus objective for the mission is to not let the Vec die. So we can go here. We can... Nixies, and then they were all killed. don't let them die. And then they were all killed. They all died. They're gone. We can throw this rock here to move them, so they're not shooting those. This is now isolated, so we can actually move here and zap it down for its health. And we can pull you away from the building. So we can do that. Don't worry, Straw. I gotcha. I got you, Straw. We're good. We're good. Essentially, Lily Reed's gonna have to be on babysitting duty with this guy over here. That's really unfortunate. You can't move. If I lightning you, that's not enough. We can pull you out, but then he's gonna do the 1 damage. I have to babysit him. So if we bring Lily here and pull him to us... we can, once he's moved, we can move here and lightning this guy to get rid of him. Nothing we can do to get you out of this. You don't... Well, actually... No, there's nothing we can do. Because if we lightning twice, you do 4 damage, and that's how much health you have max. So we could clear it, but we'd also end up getting rid of Steve, which is no good. We're just gonna have to eat the 1 damage and maybe chuck a rock somewhere potentially useful. So like over here, I don't know. Or blast the mountain, maybe. Pull you away. There you. I was so tempted. We'll just go ahead and we'll chuck a rock here. Fine. You're gonna take 2 damage. You could have repaired, but you're gonna take 2 damage. You'll be fine. We're just gonna have to move you out of here. Alpha. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we'll pull him. Okay, good. You're free now, finally. Jeez. Okay, you can run out of this. And that's gonna be an issue. Okay. We have 2 turns left on this. You can go here and pull. Whip E3? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So you can go there and pull. You can go here and we can whip this guy, which will actually lightning through. And we can move back here. Blast here to push this guy over. This is still going to do 1 damage, though. We just don't do enough damage to clear the scorpions or the hornets. Yeah, so we'll have 1 grid risk. Hey, Fuzzy Wuzzy, how are you doing today? Welcome. Yeah, this at least clears 1 and does damage. Oh no, it puts a puff of sand. This stops his attack. No, this is actually perfect. This works perfectly. We can clear with a puffed. Feeling a bit better? Excellent, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're feeling better. We pull this guy here. Push this guy out. Of course, now we can't actually get to him. But it's fine. Should be fine. Okay, last round. Poor Vec. Please don't attack here. Please don't attack. Okay, good block. Mass lightning, it looks like. Unfortunately, we need to move him out of the way first. We can lightning this side and we can lightning this side. But it doesn't get him free. He's only taking 1 damage, so it's not that bad. We definitely can't double lightning over here, or else we'll lose the volatile guy. And that's an issue here. Probably gonna have to pull that to us and just eat the damage. Oh yeah, Straw, you and Fuzzy Wuzzy got, yeah, it got bad. Let's see. Yeah, so we definitely want to lightning and clear this guy, just so we don't have to deal with him. We can then just do 1 lightning over here to bring this guy to 1 health, but it doesn't really matter. We just need to get through this 1 turn. So one lightning here clears him. We just need to... And he's doing 1 damage too, so there's 2 damage in total to him, which we can survive. We can actually just move... You... Where? We can't get rid of you. You're going to do 2 damage to this thing. We can rock this one down. And because of this guy on the rock, I actually can't get here to hit him for 3. Because then if we lightninged here and we did 3 damage, he'd be down. Or just even hit him once. Even push damage won't be enough. Literally can't even move anywhere. Yeah, okay, this rock... That was a bad move. I should have just healed instead. This rock was a bad move. This rock was just to put a rock down. This rock I don't think would have even stopped. It could be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We still wouldn't have gotten in position to take him by hitting him. So it doesn't actually matter, but it is good to know that it's a problem. We are just, we can get through this, we'd just be risking 2 damage. Man, if this mountain wasn't here, you can shoot C7, C6 with art? Well, I'm thinking we shoot C6 here, or C7 here, to clear. We don't have to worry about this one. So it's only this one that's doing the 2 damage. I'm trying to think of a way to get around that. Actually, no, we can't. We can do it, can't we? Can we do this? Hold on. We can do enough damage. If we do 2 damage on this side, and then we do the artillery jump, that will kill her. That will kill this guy, though. No, we can't do that. Never mind. No, we can't do that. So we do 2 damage, 1 damage a push, and then no, never mind. Because that does 1 damage there. Double whip on the left side over F3. Wait, why would I double whip here? 1 whip clears. So we have 1 spare whip. Don't hit F3? But the problem is then the volatile effect goes down. He's only got 4 health. We do 2 damage each whip. Yeah, that's the problem. If it wasn't for him, yeah, we could double whip this side. And then what we would do, so we would double whip this side, we would then move U3, 1, 2, oh no, we still couldn't get this one, actually. This one would still do damage if we did it that way. We could then pull this one down, but then we wouldn't be able to get to a position to stop him from doing damage. So he'd still we'd get 1 damage instead of 2. So I think we're just gonna have to risk the 2 grid damage. I don't think there's any way around it. It's 1 or 2 grid damage. There's no way around the damage. We're gonna get it regardless, it looks like. We might get lucky. Go ahead and clear you. We might as well do this lightning, because why not? Yeah, we will get a power generator back. So I guess technically we only lose 1, yeah. Whip's too hard. You gotta get a safe word, yeah. We're whipping just a little too hard over here. If only we could just pull. If this wasn't here. You can jump over D4, D5. Oh, we can. It doesn't kill it, though. Kills 1. It's nice. So we at least get the XP on it, but This one's still gonna do 2. Wuzzy. Alright, we'll just, we're gonna have to eat the damage, sadly. Yeah. It's our first time we did not get a flawless victory. Brutal. We've been flawless this whole time. Solid 1,000 numbers, but no longer. No longer is it a solid number. We've lost bodies. We've lost human life. Alright. We need to defend the Renfield bombs. Which are units. Oh, God. They're units, too. Which means anything touching it, we can't have the Lightning Boy do. Man, Lightning Boy is really getting in trouble here. We're having a lot of trouble with Lightning Boy right now. So, for example, if we brought Lightning Boy here, we destroy the bomb. We can't use him to attack anything next to it. Ah, my goodness. The fact that it doesn't make it immune, like all the artillery stuff and the like does, is brutal. It's only against buildings. Only building chain. Or it's safe for buildings. If it, instead of the +1 damage down there, if instead there was an option for, like, friendly units, I'd take it. I'd take it. And even with Lily's extra movement, we still can't get far enough. Yeah, we might have to jump over C4. True, that would work. Yeah, E2 we can take out. That's what I was thinking of. Is that we can go ahead and we can move here and blast it into the water. It is... Oh, jeez. It's 3 damage, though. It's like all of our health. I guess we can move here and hit this thing for some damage once you're out of the way. We can bring Silica here and do some damage, but we're going to take 3 damage, though. The other option would be to move here and blast here to push him over so he does 1 damage to this guy. And we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Block this one. Or we can actually just go here and lightning. Because he'll be isolated. Oh man, their spacing is also really bad too for us. It means we can't attack anyone in these squares here. Or if anyone's in any of these connecting squares either. Could I through with lightning? That's what I'm thinking we do this. Just to block. I think we can take the damage. I think we take the damage. We might as well go here. If we're gonna go and do this anyway, right? We might as well get an extra 1 damage on it. Yeah, it's gonna do 3. Brutal. We could grab through. Yeah. Alright. Tag him. Ow. Locked. Ah, another lightning bug. Brutal. Oh, come on! Alright, at least we can move here and pull it down. That's good. We can shoot this one and clear it. We can blast this one. We can blast here again and push this one in. The goop boy is brutal. Yeah, we can go ahead and we can blast this in. This guy's only got 2 health, so we can go ahead and hit him and heal. Right, because we get 2 moves. So we can clear and heal, blocking this for another turn. Push this guy in, and then we're still just dealing with 3 Vec as we move over here and pull this. Yeah, there's no other safe spot. This does damage here, this spot 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 does damage here. There's another spot we can move you to. Yeah, I think we're stuck with that. Go ahead and we'll pull you. It's going to do 1 damage, but again, we have armor, so we take no damage. So it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. We're going to go into lightning. And repair, so we don't take damage from the explosion, or from the eruption from below. At least removes the rock, so it gives us some mobility over here, which is nice. Okay. Oof, that's not good. We're going to have to clear this guy. Oh, that's fine. We can just move out of the way here. Excellent. That's good. This guy's a problem. This guy's a problem. But we have to push him again. Again. And he's in a position which means I can't shoot him. And Lily can't do anything either. Good golly. Okay, we might just hold the fort here. And just repair. Because it just does damage to everything. We lose the bomb. The one thing I'm confident we're going to do regardless is we're going to move this one over. There's no other spot that makes sense for you to attack. So go and clear this guy. We just have to deal with 1 more turn after this one. Man, 3 movement on you is really hurting me a lot right now. But I'm just gonna move move Lily up 1. This way she can go 1, 2, 3 to this position. Where she can go 1, 2, 3. Let's actually move her up here. Because then she can go 1, 2, 3 here. That doesn't give her any other access, though. Let's move to the corner. Because then we can move to 3 here and try and pull someone down if someone's right here. We can try and pull them into the water. If this one doesn't get in the way. I mean, the other option... No, I can't get to a spot to pull. No, alright, you go over here. You're fine. You chill. We can move to here instead if we want to block here instead of here, but I think we'll just keep holding. Just gonna hold position. So 1 damage on it, so that's good. Ooh, the alpha's brutal. That's not good. So we can come here and pull this one in. There's nothing we can do to get rid of this guy and this one, yeah? Because of this puff of smoke. Even if we were here and we pulled, it would still just be hitting this one. We could go here and shoot it, but then this one's going to get its damage off. And we can't attack because then we lose both Renfield bombs. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Wait, we can go here. No. We can go here and we can do this one. We can attack through the buildings. This one we can rock throw again here to push you in, and we can come here, like I said before, to pull it. It's not going to put it in the water, but it'll stop it from attacking. We're good. We're good. Boom. Okay. So everything went exactly as I expected it to. Just not in the way I thought it was going to. We did the same actions. Just I didn't expect that was going to be the right action once I saw where everything was. Alright. Defended. Time to defend the corporate headquarters. I'm tempted to up our health as opposed to move, honestly, before we get into this. More health is could definitely be useful. Alpha Hornet. Oh yeah, we whipped that blob. We're back to just towers again, which means we can lightning everything like crazy. Which is good. I think with this setup, I think the move is going to be more important, especially since we can leave Artillery Boy in the back line. He should be fine. We're going to leave it as is. So we're going to go whip, grappling, and artillery like so. Alright. Oh, you just stay there. Nice. Okay. What we can do is we can double whip, right? We can double whip to do 4 damage. So 5 total, so he'll have 2 remaining health. We can then actually just stay right here and just push this guy over and ignore him for a minute. And we can move you, Lily, here and pull to us so that he misses and does no damage after we double whip. So he's only got 2 health left. Almost got him down. So bring him over. You're saying push F4 to E4? We could push him in. No, I think you're right, Sarah. That is a better call. Because this way then we have a blocking on this end. So it brings in closer and it makes it so that nothing that doesn't leap or fly, so fireflies or scorpions or anyone that has to actually move on the ground, like beetles and the like, can't get here because of that rock. I think that's the right call. It also puts it in position for more lightning. That was a good call. Yeah, so he can't, yeah, neither of these can get over here now. All right, nice. 1 lightning will clear this guy. He's got nothing, he's gonna do nothing. He's gonna attack here, okay. So 1 lightning clears. Pull 2d4? Yeah, then we can lightning one way. Actually, no, if we do that, we're lightning everyone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, if we do that, we pull him, lightning will hit these guys, but also these guys. We'll be taking 2 damage. We're taking 2 damage, and then 2 lightnings, 2 damage. We'll have 1 health left. Oh, we'll have 1 health left. Actually, we can shoot this guy first. I was originally thinking we come down here and we block this so we don't have enemies coming up. But no, we can actually go here and we can blast him. So he goes down and doesn't do the 3 damage. We have more health out of this. No, but then that'll block. Yeah, because then it's not enough, it does too much damage. We can always come down here and blast him after. We can hit him after. We can do 2 whips first, then hit him. Yeah, we can do 2 whips first and then hit him. So we can bring him in. Now we can just lightning, lightning, and then blast him. And now we're clear. Oh my god. Wow, what a play. That was really good. Only 2 enemies left. A bunch are popping up, though. I do want to get rid of this guy. Which we can do with you moving here. You can go here and clear this one. And then you can pull him over. And he's only doing 2 damage, 2 range, so he's only going to hit here. Or, no wait, that's not going to work. Because of your positioning. We can absorb a whip. Whip F4. Nah, it does 4 damage. We don't have enough. We can, no, yeah, we can move up and pull him and whip twice. We'll have 1 health left after that. But then we have to deal with this, and then we got 3. Yeah, B4 is taking too much damage. What we can do instead is... Can't move that far. I was thinking we can move here. We'd be risking 1 grid if we did it this way. I really want to get this blobber down. Goopy boy's no good. How's it going, Tecker Rock? How have you been? When you have to have me tell you to move something somewhere, I'm... Yeah, I might have to have you tell me to move something. So it's true, Tecker Rock. I'm trying to figure it out. How are you doing? How have you been? How's life been treating you? Alright, so we... If we move back, we could pull this guy to here so he attacks here. We can then afterwards move here to shoot this guy and completely clear him. And then we can move up here and lightning this to get rid of it so it doesn't do any damage. We can do that. Bring him to us. Move up and clear. Move back and lightning. And return. Finally hit your slowdown period? Nice. We finally get a bit of a breather. Right, so he's attacking here, so we can just move out of the way. You're attacking here, so that's fine. That's fine, and you can't get to anyone except this or corporate tower, okay. So what we can do is we can actually move up. Move you out of the way, and we can just double lightning. Or no, we can only single lightning. Lily could be an MVP here. We only take 2 damage. We can eat the damage. Oh my goodness, Lily. Both of these guys have 3 health. Lily can literally MVP here. But being the lightning rod we need her to be. She can pull herself in. And then we can lightning twice. And clear all of those guys. Then we can just shoot this guy. Afterwards. No, because 1 dies? Oh, because he dies. That'll break the chain, you're right. This is the last turn, so we can reset. We can reset. It's literally the last turn. System resetting. Okay, hold on, you're right. This one ends up dying, that breaks the chain. The only other thing we can do... Ah, we cannot repair in smoke tiles. Ah! Okay. We can move... Okay, we can move Silica here. We can move Lily here. We can pull Silica to us. We can then lightning, using Lily as a lightning rod. Use Lily's turn to heal, so she doesn't die. Use her as a lightning rod again to get 2 shots off. That'll work. Use her as the throughput. We lightning for everything. We repair. Oh, except I moved. That's okay, we're only gonna take 1 damage because we have the shield. Ah! Rip. Mistakes. I keep forgetting that you can't move. That's why I keep saying it every time I can. To try and remind myself, you know? Where's the second reset? Ah, we didn't buy the guy. We didn't buy the guy. We bought this instead. Right? We bought the auto shield? Or did we buy something else? No, we bought this. We took the Astro Bombs. Alright, fingers crossed. 22% chance we don't take any damage at all. 22%. Nope, but the shield's up, so that's fine. We lost 1. It is a loss. It's a lose less item. It really is. And it worked out, but it's not going to be good in later rounds when enemies do more damage than just 1. Because that's going to be the real issue. When they do more damage than just 1 damage per, that's going to be the real problem. Because there's no point in shielding something that's not there anymore, you know? Humanity's savior! We've saved 100,000 individuals! Nice. Alright, we can get a Artemis artillery. If we want to, which I don't think we need to. I think what we have right now is fine. The only damage is, only difference is it does 4 push instead of 1 push. Its damage output is less. So I think we'll skip that one. Repair drop, heal all player mechs, including disabled mechs. That's kind of nice. Shrapnel. Excuse me. Shrapnel cannon. Shoot a projectile that damages and pushes target tile and the tiles to the left and right. Deals 2 damage, 1 use per battle, plus 1 use. I don't know. I'm on the fence with that one, but that sounds pretty amazing. We'd swap out our Astro Bomb if that was the case. Looks strong, but hard to see. Hard to use. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to use because we're gonna need a lot of open space to do those kind of pushes. But this Astro Bomb's been a real issue for us as well. I could really use like the rail cannon or something. Just something to push enemies away. Would be nice. So this can get 2 cores. Yeah, let's just get the 2 cores in the power grid repaired. We'll leave it as is, that's fine. So with the 2 cores, we can get another Astro Bomb use. Literally only 1 more thing is for health here. Or we can start moving towards damage. Which we are going to need the extra damage soon here. But I think for right now, we go ahead and we get Shield Ally on here. Because it says Ally Unit. So that should also be like the little mines and whatnot that we have in the next, the mines and the cannons and like we have in the next run. I think we use them both here. For movement, for better positioning, because we're really struggling with positioning, and for the shielding. Well, an extra use of an Astro Bomb would be useful. Just for moving, just for just for us to get around the map. We've only ever pulled an ally once. I think we leave it on the Astrobomb. And then next we start working on upping damage and movement here. Then we get more health next. I think that's what we're gonna do. We got Beetles and we've got Digger. The Diglett boys are brutal, but the Beetles are more obnoxious, honestly. But on the frozen map, it should be okay. So I think we'll do Pinnacle Robotics next. But we're gonna have to do that next time. Again, it's an early stream today. I gotta go to bed. I got a really early morning tomorrow. So, unfortunately, short stream today. But we'll be back tomorrow for RimWorld. We'll go back to our normal RimWorld games, and then we'll play more of this on the weekend. Swing back around, maybe Friday, probably Saturday. Probably Saturday. But thanks for stopping by and saying hi, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you tomorrow for RimWorld, and on the weekend for some more Into the Breach. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.